Welcome back, everyone, to part 2, the Airy Sky Riddley's Night Edition video, where I talk about random crap. A haul video. So I gotta ask Jesse here, Jesse Ash, because Jesse's like a manager type thing that guides me. What Jesse's talking about in the home. By the way, look, leggings. You see this? Don't these look really cool leggings? I mean, what more does Mr. Ash want? Haha. So, anyways, again, a shout out to Gina and her cronies over at the Gina's own website. You know. So I'm like acting drunk, and I'm not. So, anyways, So I just, I'm just gonna say this, that for some of you out there, if you do stumble across my channel, I am an open-minded, mellow girl. Okay, once in a while I get my panties in a wad, and I basically speak from my heart, which hurts some of the trans community. Look at all this hair. It's all gray hair too. I mean, this brush has been with me for 20 years, and so with me, it's one of the things you could just sit back and say, that was mine. When I'm freaking 95 or 120 and I'm on the Titanic too, carrying the biggest diamond in the world on my neck, the heart of the instead of the heart of the ocean, that'll be the heart of the universe. It'll be like, and I'll be old lady going, that was mine. Wasn't I a dish? Oh, I just have to throw that in there as funny, because it's just something funny. But okay, shout out to what the hell happened here? Let's see, this video is ended. What the hell? So I guess YouTube's got some problems apparently, because YouTube's always fucking up somewhere. They aren't popular. Okay, so Jesse asked me to do something called a haul video, where I'm supposed to post something about something or other about a haul video about clothing. And I thought, that might be pretty damn cool, And so, I think it's kind of sad that that some people, there's a girl who's from Germany, there's a lot of people out there transgender, a lot of people go, well, what's the point, or what's going on, and so for example, I should send her a quick message, Gina, that is. Let's just go over here, send her a message, just to I said message. I want to message her, not more. Okay, here we go. So, I basically did, I did a rant, on YouTube about, earlier trans rights. And, it's basically, you got to wait and see. I mean, I think Jesse and the rest of the group would agree that actually knows me that well, that when I snap, it's usually, all these people pushing their wheelbarrows and, So me and Chloe were talking about getting into some gaming soon, and I just wanted to shout out to, that, and I'm my coffee cup needs to be filled again. So I thought I would share that with you all. So basically, my battery is doing quite well right now. I just don't like the fact, that. So my dear old sister's like, gotta get up in the morning so she can freaking take a snoozer, you know, and I'm just like, yeah, okay. So a good old American snooze is not bad, in my opinion. So yeah, usually, I'm gonna tell my sister Teddy Bear I love her. Because that's me, it is my sister by blood. So, I love my family, even though some people sit there and think, oh, well, you must be sitting on your ass or being lazy or whatever else, To me, it's more about love, love everyone. Now, when it comes to certain things, like you said, I love all people. By the way, I love Nub cigars. I need to get off my ass one of these days and re-clean this cup. I just keep filling it and it gets crusties and then more crusties. And I'm just going to get a fresh cup and continue. But I want to apologize if people think of me as a bigot, as a 100% bigot, because I frankly try not to be a bigot. Oh, and just so you know, I think it's best if I try not to eat cereal for a while. Yeah, there we go, fresh glass. If I eat cereal, my milk goes down, and I use my milk mostly for coffee, But anyway, so basically, Chloe's mom in the first video, little recap, basically, turned around and was like, going on and on and on about what did he say? Good apology. Oh, well, my main thing is Jesse, since is for some of you out there, I speak my mind, yes, but I get venting to the point where you got all these people that saying the same crap over and over on Facebook. And with me, I have to take it in the ass and basically say, oh yes, I just gotta see it on my newspaper feed. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here posting my own stuff like, buy this item, or this is cool, I want this, I want that, I want to do this, I need to do that, oh, this is cool. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there thinking, here's the deal, okay? When it comes to, oh, these are really comfortable pants, I can actually sit here without crushing my vagina, no problem. Anyways, back to the story. So you got all these people, and they turn around and they say stuff like, oh, well, you don't know what I'm going through. No, I don't actually. So technically, I have to curve my tongue. But when I'm on YouTube, I don't curve my freaking tongue. I let it out. This is how I do therapy. I mean, it's like, I don't know. Jesse heard the story about the freaking mental clinic the other day, right? But since Jesse is like a guide to me and a great friend, I'm going to tell Jesse a story. The other day, I think you've heard this, I was coming out of the mental clinic and they wanted to charge me $660 for binge drinking. I'm sorry, I like my booze when I binge drink, but does that give me any plain reason to sit there and be like, oh, yes, I'm so sorry, I won't drink? No, it says, fuck you, kiss my ass, I ain't doing it. You see, there's my sister posting it again. It's like she's going to bed, yet she's got to freaking message me again. What is it this time? You see? Soon as I do it, and I gotta go down here, you guys want to look at the cans and the cleavage, go for it. Cleavage! Oh, yeah, I posted a sticker, so it's trying to say, your sister sent you another message. No, my sister didn't. My sister did not send another message. All right, so Anyways, so for the entertainment purpose, I was going to, you know, do whatever. I got to find my sister Gina's ChatterBait account. Eventually, check on her. She's awesome. Right now, Chloe is looking at ChatterBait herself to make some money for Christmas. She keeps freaking forgetting about it. An excuse. And it's like, oh, I need to set it. Well, get to it, sis. I mean, am I the only one that actually sits around and actually gets things done? Now, I love my family dearly. I mean, literally, I really do. I mean, but honestly, I just don't like people sticking it to others. Now, a lot of people think, at times I'm a bigot. Oh, this person's a bigot. You're against transgender. No, I'm not. What it is I vent, okay? I go out in public and I hear, well, we need to stop the erasing and so. Well, that reason we're having it is some old people believe in the Bible so much that they just want to turn around and destroy the people. They want to sit there and say, well, God doesn't accept that. Well, how would you know? You didn't die yet to tell us. It's like earlier today, I did my speech. I just hate stupid people. They just got to wear a sign that says, whoops, I'm stupid. Then when you want to rely on them, you don't have to. Now, a lot of you don't like my Bill Engwall thing, but you know what? My mother, Pam, who adopted me, she likes my humor, And, it's like, and then, you got these people that sit there and say something like, hey, did you send out get those applications in? Nope, mailbox empty. Why is the mailbox empty? Well, the ferries aren't running. Here's your sign. Or the ferries are on a different schedule. Here's your sign. Well, I thought they flew in the mail. I haven't seen a plane yet big enough to carry all the mail that comes to this island on a daily basis. Let me go get to the island and get back to you. Come back. Well, they said they'd bring it in by boat. Here's your sign. Oh, you get the whole freaking idea, right? I mean, literally, it's like, and then, well, let me talk about my sister Gina for a minute, all right? I love Gina dearly, as Gina knows probably by now. If I could steal her away from her beautiful wife, I would. But, Gina and I have a good working friendship, basically, where we ask questions and we talk about each other's things. And I know she's probably a little bit concerned about, well, sweetie, you've had this $300,000 snatch job. You better dilate daily, otherwise it'll seal up. Yeah, well, I'm always freaking busy. So, anyways, and besides that, we have a working relationship, and that if Gina, if you are watching this tonight, just to be curious before you go to your website or whatever, I'll send you the link anyways to this video. I'm sorry to let you know that when Chloe went after you, Chloe was basically, I think, having a little fun. When I talk about Chloe, and you're like, oh yes, Chloe and this, you are basically more open-minded than anyone. Now, for some of you out there, everyone knows this by now, Chloe and I are together. Now, I was just talking in a video about putting Chloe in her place. Now, basically, this is a application for developmentally disabled and voters and everything, but Chloe can't vote because, frankly, she can't vote because she has an Arizona driver's license. And she doesn't want to get rid of it. So, then it says application, widow, never married, male, blah, 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 interpreter, speaking, blah, 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 work, message, phone, what is your diagnosis, age. And it basically says right here, right? Once you beat the age thing, let me show you this. This is the little list of the ages from 4 years to 18, and an X next to it saying not available, which means X is the criteria. The rest of it is open. Afterwards, I mean, literally autism, eligible conditions. The X means, where you can't get it because it's got to be 4 years and under. And then, Social Security's like, we don't see any forms of autism. That's because they were looking at a diagnosis when they went that was 20 years old. So they're like, whoops, we can't take this. And Chloe's mom's like, oh, well, you know, it's a diagnosis. Nope, they're going to be sitting there, here's your sign. I'm stupid. And then you got the mental hospital to put in the little in parentheses, you know, like, for example, Gina could be, birth name could be Jake for all we know, or Jasper, or Calvin, or Luke, or Matthew, Mark, John, or whatever, right? I'm saying. I love Gina as a fellow human being. Anyways, what was I getting to the point with names? Oh, anyways, they could have male names, you know, and yet at the same time, they could sit there and basically be told, oh, your diagnosis is 20 years old, you know, like in parentheses, like their name could be like Luke. That's a cool name. And then in parentheses, Gina. And then they can say Asperger's in parentheses, self-diagnosed. Now I'm giving my sister advice. You know, what do you call it? Anyways, so basically bullshit. Okay, so Chloe turns around, she looks at this, and she says, "Are we sure the X's are that?" Yes, the X's are saying, you know, this and this, and then the rest of them, you know, is not. So anything that's in lightly colored is one you can get to it. Anything with X's aren't. So, you know, the thing came in. I checked in with someone who knows this thing pretty well, a friend of mine. And she says, yeah, that means that Chloe doesn't qualify. Chloe's mom's like, oh, well, they have Asperger's. Well, if you've been diagnosed on the mark of Asperger's at 10, there's an X that say you didn't qualify for services. Now, I had services up to when I was 18, and then they put me in DVR, and that failed. And me legally blind is a different story, but you get the whole point, okay? So, I need to send a quick message to Jesse real quick. I don't know if Jesse's still watching. If you're watching this, Jess, I'd like to ask a question to you. There we go. Question time for Jesse. You know, I know Jesse said good, you know, whatever. So because it's only really short videos, you know, I'm just asking a quick question to Jesse. But anyways, like I want to say to you, you know, on Gina's video is basically really great. You know, that I'm looking for Gina to, you know, you know what? I'm just gonna do it this way because it's easier to do it this way than to, you know. There we go. So, yeah. I'm just checking to see if she switch over to the was live. So, yeah. So apparently people are just sitting there, you know, whatever. And so I'm just waiting to see what Jess has to say. So maybe a part 3, since I don't know if Jess wants me to do a part 3. If I do a part 3, I'll talk about goals tonight and plans and, you know, etc., etc. You know, I want to just say rest in peace, Stan Lee. He died, the creator of Marvel. Yeah, Stan, you're going to be missed really heavily. In the island, we're only getting 3G crappy connection, which did work to download Facebook. And I know Chloe's mom sitting there going, "You're sure you're..." See, here's the joke, okay? The joke. Haha, you can if you want. Yeah, it's very missed. Huge fan. All right, so I'm going to continue this in a minute, and I'll talk about the goals and stuff. Give me a second. So, Jess, I will continue this in a minute. Please subscribe. Please post comments, leave feedback, suggestion. Stay tuned, and I will be back momentarily. Thank you, and hit the like, subscribe button, post comments, leave feedback, suggestion. Pull some fun even for your dogs. Thanks for watching Buttercups.